Okay. This is maybe a seventh of Richard. So this will be I know this will be close to, you know, this is maybe like his left arm or something. I think most of Richard will probably go to Juneau at a later date, but for the 1 year we wanted to, you know, get a head start on some of them. So
You guys are amazing. Hello.
Whoa!
Oh, that's okay. Break my computer. Miles. Break my computer.
I was so excited for the hug, I couldn't wait.
What the hell?
Oh, you went to Emily's place?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Because Otto drove to the gallery.
Nice. So you all fit in the car?
And walk from SFAI to Specs.
Oh, you guys went to Specs?
That was cool.
How
Specs was
bizarre
cool.
was Specs?
Right,
That place
bizarre.
is sick.
So-
It's a place where the alcohol flows. That place has tons of crackers. It's a very cool place. And then that's where... Yes, cheese and crackers.
You know the love I gave you, it's slipping from your hand.
Richard would go to Specs every Friday night with his friend Charlie. And then also because the poet laureate of San Francisco would hang out.
You wonder, like the shifting of the sand.
I can't believe you guys went to Specs. Okay, then where else? Then you went to the Schmitz.
No, we went to Gateway.
Oh! How was the Schmitz?
Very
It's
relaxed.
great.
Had some tequila.
Who's up? Who's up? You wanted me to make sure I would ask them
Yes.
because you had a feeling that Paul would be like, "Rah."
Do we really want Richard in our backyard?
Oh, that guy again.
This guy.
He's here again?
But he came over because I had the ashes out.
Yeah.
And he came over and was like, oh, and just started putting his hand in there. And Ani was like, is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, yeah, no, he's here. And he like went and he's like,
It's a lot softer than I imagined.
I feel a little wisp of Richard. Yeah. But it is a big ask, so you put that in your backyard.
They're very bad.
That's where Richard hung out.
Probably from that video, I think. Yeah, I think we were all watching the video when the bed was in there. Your guys' room was there. I think we were all in that room watching it, and then like, Richard was scaring us or whatever. I think I started crying and I like, ran away. I think you found me or something. Yeah, and you were like, "It's okay, it's just Richard." Bro, let's go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Hey, Mom, can you lock the door? Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, now, you know what my plan is in my life? I'm just gonna entertain you guys since I have a sitting audience.
look at my like dirty dishes and shit.
This is a cup. This is the one we put the ashes in for the Instagram. Oh, for that shot. It's a whiskey glass. So I was like, what would Richard want? This is pretty good. That I think it matches the wood design. Richard would always sit out here and do the classroom for a very long time.
Love you. Go out. Okay, Milo. Love you. No, Richard always had this idea that you guys would go and crosswalk.
Something like that.
We'd like a location.
And do the stomping grounds.
Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. And then later, when it gets dark, we go home. Just a perfect day. Feed animals in the zoo. Then later, a movie too, and then home. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. You're going to reap just what you sow. You're going to reap just what you sow. You're going to reap just what you sow. You're going to reap just what you sow.
That's all, folks. Richard, in many ways, made me who I am. From art to philosophy to disposition, his echoes live on in me. I used to always think when I was in high school that it would be nice for my dad to be an expert engineer because it would make math class or engineering so much easier. But now I fully appreciate the value of having a revolutionary art teacher as my father, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Up until the end, I would always come in and bounce ideas off of him and ask for his take on things. And ever since I can remember, he would always engage thoughtfully with my creations. He would never dismiss it, and perhaps more importantly, he would also never rush to hand out approval. He would always give the biggest compliment by actively engaging with it and pushing me to make it even better. As the back of the program displays, he was a great surveyor of books. And these just weren't for the coffee table. He would often pull them out and gift them to people or cite them in relevancy. He tells a good story of being stopped by the police in East Germany for his suitcase and them laughing when they saw it was filled with books. He lived by his values and fought for them. I would frequently relay life events or discuss world affairs, and he would draw from his wealth of experiences to give new context or shed new understanding. And yet he stayed open-minded and was never dogmatic. He was present in our community, and just from walking around with him, we would often run into people he knew or at least recognized, but more often than not, those who loved him. If we would go into a corner store, he would be friendly with the store owners, sometimes even presented with gifts. He liked to find his spots on street corners or in the back of bars to think and do his work, paradoxically alone, but never far from others. Perhaps small, but I always noticed as a kid he would make sure to respond to panhandlers, spare change or not that day. Richard was unabashedly himself, to the point where he was sometimes stubborn, but in turn, he never talked down to anyone and always saw the common humanity in someone. Admittedly, at times to me, he would seem a bit blind to the subtle minutiae of manners, leaving suddenly or scoffing loudly. But when I asked him, he would always retort that in the grand scheme of things, did these little things really matter? Well, I would always say we don't live in the grand scheme of things, Richard. But he was on to something. He really looked beyond the background noise of presentation into the essence of someone, their conversations, and their actions. He would sometimes get a bit full of himself, but even more would get full of others. He always had an eye to see the shining light in someone and draw attention to it. Although he got farther than he thought he would at 78, nonetheless, he was still stolen from us. And even though his death was foretold, I would like to admit I feel like I was never given the context, if it was ever possible, to understand how sudden and immediate his passing would be. I couldn't show him everything I wanted to while he was alive, and I wasn't able to ask him everything I wanted to. But I will continue to do my best to infer his responses and live as I would want him to see. In his last moments, I saw on his face wonder, and I will do my best to find that wonder myself as I move forwards. Thank you.
Stroke like beam creates dreams. Walls move, blinds do too. On a warm San Franciscan night, old child, young child, feel alright. On a warm San Franciscan night, angels sing, leather wings, chains of blue, Harley Davidsons too. On a warm San Franciscan night, old angel, young angel, feel alright. On a warm San Franciscan night, I wasn't born there, perhaps I'll die there. There's no place left to go. San Francisco. God's face is filled with hate. Heavens above is on a street called love. When will they ever learn? Old cop, young cop, feel alright.